Hi. Our business is a helping hand. Our logo is a helping hand. So pretty much, I'm Laisette. I'm the operational manager.
Hi, I'm Molly. I'm the marketing manager.
Hi, I'm Peter. I'm the manager.
Hello, I'm Layla and I am the investment manager.
Hi, I'm Bre. I'm the customer relations and sales manager. And this is just an overview of all the slides we'll be discussing today. Starting with the background, a helping hand is a full-service event planning and coordination business designed to make the entire event process easier and less stressful. Instead of clients having to manage multiple vendors and details on their own, we act as a single point of contact from start to finish. We help with everything from planning and budgeting to coordinating vendors and managing the event day itself. The goal is to create a smooth, stress-free experience so clients can actually enjoy their event. This idea comes from a common problem. Many people don't have the time, experience, or connections to plan events efficiently. That often leads to stress, higher costs, and disorganization. We solve that by providing expertise, convenience, and a reliable network of vendors all in one place.
Helping Hand has a lot of future directions. In the short term, we are focused on building a strong foundation by planning smaller events like graduation parties and birthdays. We want to build a portfolio with photos, videos, and client testimonials to increase credibility. We're also working on building vendor relationships and improving our planning and communication systems. In the long term, we plan to expand into larger events such as weddings and corporate events. We also want to grow into new locations and reach more clients. Another goal is creating a website or app to improve booking and communication. We also aim to build long term partnerships with organizations for a consistent business.
So, for our business strategy, our service provides customers with start to finish event planning and coordination, incorporating direct customer feedback from several different consultations throughout the process. And depending on the size and complexity of the event, the number of consultations will vary accordingly. We prioritize accommodating even the lowest budgets, creating an exceptional event that directly reflects our customer's vision, and keeping the effort and stress of the customer to a minimum. Our service is a new entry to the event planning industry. This industry has minimal barriers to entry due to a high demand and low startup costs. And there's currently rapid growth in the industry due to increased demand for smaller scale intimate events. Additionally, it is possible to achieve economics of scale because in this industry, building a network of outsourcing companies to handle various event tasks allows the business to grow without drastic increases in operational costs. And we plan to enter this market with a competitive edge through our well-defined value proposition. Our proposition includes thorough, clear communication with the customer to ensure we meet their expectations, accommodation for lower budgets, convenient research and suggestions to make the client's event planning concise and easy, and minimizing the overall customer effort and stress in the overall planning process.
Hi. So pretty much for our investment for our online product, we decided to invest $90 among the five of us members to start a cost for our business online. It is to help our platform grow because our platform we did was Beacon, which is also like Linktree, Shopify, and Wix. There are like platforms to help your like our product grow online, which we are selling like DIY to help students understand, like most likely college students to understand like oh DIY events to help them budget their money and their costs as well. Our partnership agreement is among all five of us, making sure that our business is managed and operated and our vet business is going well. Like we all pitch in to make sure our vendors, caterers, and service providers are doing what is needed for our person we are selling to. We're also making sure that our are aligned with each other and there is no confusion to also make sure that our efforts are helping the person we are making. selling our product.
So for our SWOT analysis, as for our strengths, we accommodate to lower end budgets. We have thorough and clear customer communication and consultations. We maximize the overall ability of the customer to customize the event to reflect their overall vision, and we keep their customer effort to a minimum while still executing high quality events. As for our weaknesses, we have an inability to accommodate to larger scale events since we are still a startup. We have a lack of initial outsourcing network since we have yet to build a thorough portfolio of events. And also because we have not built a thorough portfolio, we don't have enough sales to reflect our overall competencies. As for opportunities, our industry is shifting towards smaller scale events, of which we do specialize in. And there's also an increase in AI integration for overall operational efficiency. And there's a significant growth in the venue industry, which we can benefit from in growing our outsourcing network. Lastly, for threats, there has been an increase in in-house venue event planning services, which provide customers with a specific venue and the event services to go with it. And then there's also some emerging websites and other software providing easy do-it-yourself event planning. Our target market is 20 to 35 years old, any gender, with households of 2 to 4 people and an income level between 30 and 50,000, as well as some small business and business professionals. We are targeting individuals who value budget-friendly, intimate gatherings and are looking to take the effort of event planning off of their own shoulders. Some additional traits of our market include introverted individuals and those with a busy schedule and little time to spare.
The Helping Hand uses a cash basis accounting system for our daily cash operations. We use it in the cloud, so it is a low-cost accounting system. And thanks to that, we've been able to achieve a low initial owner's equity capital cost. Our partners, we only invested $15 for a total of $90. And for our pro forma documents and a little more of our future outlook, Ms. Bullock and I worked together and attached them to the index of this report. With a gross profit target of 20% on every sale, we would be able to use that cost of each tailor-made event and make sure we have enough cash flow in every daily opportunity without creating chaos for the accounting system. And when we establish payment terms with our customers, we do a standard half upfront, half at the end.
For our initial sales, our first real client was Chipe Zong, and this helped us test if our business model actually worked. We planned a small graduation party and focused on saving him time and reducing stress. After a consultation to understand his vision and budget, we created a simple event plan with decorations, food, and a small layout. We stayed in consistent communication to build trust and make sure everything matched his expectations. And this experience showed us that there is a real demand and that communication is key for success. A few key insights and strategies is building credibility through smaller events before expanding and optimization. We identified areas to refine pricing and service presentation.
And finally, our exit plan. As our business grows, having a realistic exit plan is important. Since we're starting small, our focus is on flexibility and long-term sustainability rather than a large financial exit. One option is selling the business to new owners, such as other Eastern students or young entrepreneurs who can build on our existing systems and vendor relationships. Another option is internal buyouts, allowing partners to sell their shares to each other and maintain stability. We also recognize that our value lies more in relationships and reputation rather than physical assets, so a sale isn't guaranteed. Because of this, we're prepared to continue running the business part-time or long-term if needed. Overall, our exit strategy remains flexible and adaptable. And this concludes our presentation today. Thank you for your time.